Okay, let me show you how to solve this polynomial equation using your GDC. So you turn on the GDC, and what you need to do is you need to access the equation solving menu, which is down here. All right, so you select it and then you press on execute. So this gives you access to the polynomial solver, whereby you need to actually input the degree of the equation. So here we're solving a quartic equation, so the highest power is 4, so the degree is 4. So to select 4, I'm going to press on F3. So that gives me a polynomial equation whereby it starts with x power 4. All right. Now what we need to do is we need to define the A0, A0, A1 up to A4 as per the equation above. So A0 is actually the coefficient of x power 4, which is 1. So I'm going to input 1 here. So you press on 1 and then execute. So that enters the value of A0 as per the equation. The second coefficient is actually A1, which is the coefficient of x cubed. So that's minus 6. So you input minus 6, execute. The next constant is 13. So you press on 13. The next one is minus 10. You input it. And then the last one, A4, is actually the constant, which is number 4. So number 4, execute. So that gives you, exactly. So it actually solves the equation for you once you press on execute. And it gives you the 4 different answers. So there are no real answers here in terms of real values to the polynomial. When you solve each answer is actually a complex number because you have the real part and the imaginary part. So the first answer is 2.516802577 plus 1.12943571i. And if you go down, it gives you the second equation. Not second equation, but the second root. That's the third root, which is written here. Then if you scroll down, it gives you the fourth root. So that's how you can actually use the equation solver to solve any polynomial of any degree. You just need to select the power. Okay, if we go back, that was the first window. So you select the power, which is the highest power of the equation. So here we were solving a quartic equation. We pressed on 4. In the same way, you can actually press on 3 and solve a cubic equation or a quadratic one. Any equation can be solved. You put the coefficients. So you need to make sure that you have each term. So if it's a quartic equation, you have power 4, power 4 here, power 3, power square, power x, and then the constant. If it's a cubic one, you will need to have cube, square, x, constant. In case you're missing a specific term, then you can actually write it as 0, and then you input the coefficient of 0. All right, so that's how you solve a polynomial.